don't know where any of the items are on any of the maps, one resource you can use is hitmaps.com. That's hitmaps.com, all one word. And you'll be able to find an interactive map for each of the levels on both Hitman 1 and 2, including the bonus missions, the Icon, Landslide, among many others. It's your one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs.
Hitmaps.com.
If you don't know where any of the items are on any of the maps, one resource you can use.
Okay, here we are. Welcome everybody that's here. We have a Roulette Rivals World Championships match today between Ducker and ILikeHitman, taking place on Hitman 2 maps. If not mistaken, Ducker's been stood there for quite a while. Not sure if he's a refresh or not. I've got nothing out of ILike right now, so you have got myself today, Agent 420, as host. Co-host will be hopefully Gordini Roy, joining me shortly. He won't be here for the start of the stream, but he is planning on joining. Hopefully with Miami first, he won't miss too much. I think we have Miami and Scale today, so potentially could be over, especially with Ducker on Scale. He's dangerous, could be very quick. Let me take a quick look over at the standings. Turn that off as well. So interact with the standings, and we are looking at Group B. So Group B, Ducker is currently on top, 21 points. Mine just 59. They should be live right now. Let's just go straight back here and see if that refreshes for Hitman Gaming, see if he goes live. Does anybody have Hitman Gaming live? Can anybody tell me? Ducker has paused. Let me check on the Discord. No mention of anything yet. Twitch. He's gone on Twitch. Fucking hell. It says cheers, Mo. It said Hitman YouTube on his little tab thing in the matchups panel. Alright. Appreciate that. Thanks for your help. Now, so we do seem to have Ducker. Do we not have ILikeHitman then still? Has he reached out? Spin will go live at 3 minutes past the hour. According to Throaty Miami, the spin is, or the spin counter is up. So we are up and ready to roll. Yep, there we go. We have him live. Fantastic. So once again, group stage match between Ducker and ILikeHitman, taking place on MiamiSgail and one randomly selected map. Pinned a message about. Oh yeah, I never saw it. My bad. So yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, so we've got those two maps, those two players. 56 seconds on the clock. Once again, co-host Gordini Roy will be joining me soon enough. He's slightly preoccupied. He has just casted one match. He's got a bit of in real life business to take care of, but he does plan on joining me. Any predictions for Miami then? What are we saying, guys? 10 seconds. Who's going to call it? And the spin is live. We have Robert Knox with a loud explosive weapon as Ted Mendez. We have Sierra Knox with a cleaver as a cow wound mechanic. Interesting, very interesting spin. Be interesting to see whether you start with Ted or end with Ted, because realistically he is right by an exit and it is a remote kill. So T-Naught's prediction is a draw. Fuzzy, welcome in, just in time for the spin. Indeed you are. 30 minutes on the clock for these two players. One loud explosive weapon, one quiet melee weapon. They do not have to use it in melee fashion, they can throw it. I think it's preferred by most people, although we do like to see a good cleaver in the face every now and then, if anyone's able and willing to. No way, Ted. Easy mechanics, says Mo. Mechanics are easy. There's a lot of them. You can take your pick. Ducker starting off with Ted Mendez. ILikeHitman starts off in the bar, which is an interesting decision. It looks like he's going for he's going to put the sugar in, perhaps. Meanwhile, 14 seconds in, Ducker has his first disguise. Oh yeah, it's great to see two opposing strats clashing. Interesting to see how fast ILikeHitman can manage to isolate Sierra from this sugar strat, to be honest. Meanwhile, Ducker using the fact that this disguise is not trespassing in this area to make a quick way up. I'm not sure what he had in the briefcase. I guess he just kind of bought that out of habit, I suppose. Unless he's bought Trancan pistol, which is possible. Oh yeah, he has, of course he has. So, disguise for ILikeHitman already. He is dressed as the cow wound mechanic. He's taken out a red mechanic so that he can get the Sierra job done. Looks like we could have two pretty fast kills here with two different targets. It's fantastic to see. Oh, and it is a rip for Ducker. With an unfortunate side kick. Yeah, we'll call that a side KO. That was tough. Roulette 101. Always throw your weapons. Don't hit anybody if you don't have to. T-Naught saying he would still start with Sierra as the cow wound mechanic, run to the race marshal, blah blah blah, and then finish with Ted. Finish with Ted and escape with a heli. I mean, I'd finish with Ted, but I'd probably escape with a fish, to be honest. Trank him here and then just detonate and leave. But yeah, but either route is valid for sure. I mean, the way Ducker's going to get this, he's going to get his first kill out nice and quick, and then he's off to go and get Sierra. It's very much up in the air at the moment. So we have a Sierra for ILikeHitman anyway. He is using a rubber duck for a lure. Kind of struggling with it right now, it seems.
47. The race is over.
I like where this is going though. Did he get a cleaver from the kitchen as well when he started? I think he did. So he has excuse me. He has everything he needs for this kill. Presuming he can get his disguise back, because if you remember, he left his good yellow disguise outside in quite a bait area. Let's have a look. No, he's fine. Nobody noticed. The guy that's molded into the car. How about that? That's pretty slick. Do you think he'd ever get found there? We have first kill on the board for ILikeHitman. Sierra Knox, cow wound mechanic with a cleaver. Beautifully done. 2 minutes and 47. No, not quite. 2 minutes odd. Ducker, meanwhile, second attempt at clearing the security office in the Kronstadt building while dressed as Ted Mendez. Thrown item this time. Gets it. I'm going to assume his red guns are being caught on camera and he would deal with that momentarily. Interesting to see that he's taking these two guards out, because obviously he's going to set off a loud explosion, and that's going to cause various guards to start wandering about. I kind of thinking it would be safer to just kaboom Bob straight off the side and let him hide himself, and not knock anybody out. Just trank the one guard, or just get him out of the way. Whatever takes your fancy. So tranquilizer there. Bob is about to get a crowbar to the head. Ducker has a ducker. This is absolutely what we want to see right now. Ducker with a ducker. Just making sure the cars are out the way. And he's just killed Robert in the wrong disguise. And he's just realised what he's done. Unfortunate. I was hoping that wasn't what was about to happen, but it was. So ILikeHitman has just ripped getting Ted Mendez. So we have dual restarts, ladies and gentlemen. And the longer ILike takes about this, further behind he's going to be.
That is Ted Mendez, one of the country's most influential military-grade moneymen. This must be connected to Kronstadt.
I may only be a tech reporter, but I have ambitions too, you know.
So obviously, as I'm sure we all could see coming, there's no strategic changes here from the resets. Both guys have clear plans and know how they want to achieve this. Interested now to see where the optimizations come into it, because as everybody knows, on that second restart you take in intel from the first run. I wonder if Ducker this time will skip knocking those guys out, or how he plans to play it this time, whether he's going to go through the whole same thing again, because he did nothing wrong, he just forgot the disguise. He takes out the security, and it does indeed look like he's thinking about approaching this a little differently. He's just going to wait here, he's going to get behind Bob, tranquilize the guard, and blow him straight off the side, get out of there, which I think is a much smarter play. ILikeHitman once again tranking the fucking hell Kronstadt mechanic. Doesn't manage to glitch him inside the car this time. We'll see how that pans out with the potential of him being spotted. Robert just got his ass kicked by Ducker. He's checking for Sierra. Oh, and he's killed himself. Ducker. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody has to clip that, please. Gordini Roy, you do not know what you are missing, my son. Highlight of the tourney so far, right guys? Ducker gets wrecked by the Ducker. That's unfortunate though. That's that's one of them mistakes that you just, I guess you shouldn't be making though. I don't know whether it was a slip on the controller, whether he didn't mean to detonate it yet, or whether it was that last minute decision to try and get him down there before Sierra come, because obviously you saw that he saw Sierra, and I think he made a rash decision to try and blow Bob up first rather than waiting, and didn't even contemplate the fact that he was also in the blast radius. That's pretty intense. It just puts into perspective for everybody at home how difficult Roulette Rivals is. It's not as easy as it looks when you're sitting there just watching it happen. Nice disguise change from ILikeHitman there, getting the prompt round the corner behind the car. That was very smooth. He will be going in for his Sierra kill again. Nothing wrong with the way it works, so I expect it to work, and it does. First kill and potentially an advantage for ILikeHitman. Thankfully that wasn't a peekaboo, he can get back out of that box. Ducker's going to try for the third time to get Robert Knox. Nice casual stroll in the bathroom, you can almost feel him exhaling as he does it. For sure. I'm not trying to put anybody. I encourage everybody at home to have a go and to consider signing up for one of these, because the thrill and the fun in playing these tournaments it is great. It's a different way to experience Hitman that we've never really had. Even Ghost Mode is nothing compared to the way Roulette Rivals plays. A lot of the players will tell you that, so it's definitely encouraged to try it. Obviously the spin is on the screen. If anybody does want to play along at home and let us know in the chat how you did, feel free. Meanwhile, back to the game. Ducker is about to set up Robert again. He's checked the road's clear. He has checked that he is clear and Bob is gone. And red guns. He's caused a crash. He's caused a crash. I like the fact that he's trying to give him a good old launch, but you only want to sort of nudge him over the edge so that he falls straight down. Looks like a new strategy for Ducker. He's rethinking this. The Ducker has defeated the Ducker. What a mouthful. ILikeHitman making huge progress here. 4 minutes and 20 in-game time. Complete coincidence. He's about to shoot the laptop for Robert. Okay, we won't comment. So he has got a short wait now. He doesn't have Ted Mendes disguise this time. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't clock last time if he set Robert up first, which I fully expect is exactly his plan. Although, as Ducker has demonstrated, this could still go wrong. He still could blow him off onto the track and cause a non-target within the 3-second wait for the exit. So there is that. I also don't remember him seeing him pick up the fish from the kitchen, so I don't think he plans on taking that exit. Sorry, I just noticed Geeky's got an electric phone emote. I've got to love it. There is no electrocution kills in Roulette Rivals, by the way, due to the existence of the electric phone. The electric phone itself is still a valid tool and is still allowed to be used, however. If you can find a creative way to do it, to use it, please do. So, Robert's guard is now taking away a weapon. Interesting thing to note here with ILikeHitman is that guard doesn't go too far. Takes Robert out with green guns, which is nice. Oh, this is unorthodox. Very unorthodox. I think he kind of realised his mistake as he was setting that up then, and realised he doesn't really have time to go and get the disguise and get the kill safely and leave the level. But it was too late. That was a snap decision there to go for the subdue, and it didn't pay off. There's 16 minutes left on the clock, 14 minutes gone, and we have a reset for ILikeHitman. Ducker Gaming is on his second strategy now. He has abandoned his first idea and has decided to end the race using the USB. Dressed as cowboy mechanic.
47. The race is over.
It appears ILikeHitman's set up for Sierra, maybe a tad faster. However, Ducker is obviously just under a minute and a half ahead in game time. I mean, you still can blow him off the ledge, just don't put the explosives so close and then he'll just sort of trickle off. Excuse me guys, so hello sir, do we have you here? Oh, we have Gordini Roy. Does everybody hear Gordini Roy? Please.
How are you?
Fucking Jesus, that was loud. Let me turn that shit down a bit. Try again.
Hey, how is everybody?
Right, how's that? That looks good. Welcome in, Gordini.
Good stuff. Where is ILikeHitman streaming from? I can't find his YouTube.
He's on Twitch. I fell for that as well.
Oh, good stuff. What's his tag?
I think it's literally as it's on screen. ILikeHitman. If somebody could drop the link in chat quickly for Gordy, that'd be fantastic.
What have I missed? What's going on?
Oh mate, you have missed so much. Ducker got defeated by a ducker.
Oh no.
ILikeHitman has just taken a reset. Ducker is honestly, he's switched his strat. He's used a slightly different strat to what I like is, but he has just got his first kill in roughly the same amount of time, so it's looking good for Ducker right now.
Okay, so it's a cleaver, it's a Kowloon mechanic for Sierra, and is that a loud explosive or just explosive?
That is a loud explosive, dressed as Ted Mendes.
Okay. That's pretty routine. Hey Geeky, good to see you, man.
It seems the loud explosive seems to be the hurdle so far. Ducker's had a few incidents with it. ILikeHitman, he hasn't actually got that far yet because he just made a pretty trivial mistake isolating Robert and had a reset.
Yeah, I mean, generally with any sort of loud weapon, you have to... The easiest way is to tend to set it up while you're by the exit to detonate and go.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure his first run, I'm not sure if he had Bob set up, but he lost it on the Ted Mendes disguise change, which potentially was the last thing he had to do before exit.
Gutted. Yeah, Ted, you want to get right at the start of from the dolphin fountain.
Well, that's what Ducker started with. He had 2 or 3 attempts at that and made some mistakes. Defeated himself, blew himself up, and then decided no, sod this strat. And then he blew Robert straight onto the track and got a non-target.
Oh God!
Like he was putting so much effort in as well, checking the track to make sure no one was coming, and still managed to do it.
That's good work.
I think at that point he just said, you know what, that this fucking is not going to work. It's just not going to happen for me. I need to do something else. I need to shake it up a bit, and he has. And now he is nearly 5 minutes in game time, still with green guns, looking for his Robert isolation.
I think a good shout on Robert as well, where ILikeHitman is on that balcony is with a micro explosive. You still send him, but you shouldn't send him onto the track.
I was saying the way Ducker was setting him up, he was giving him a good old launch, which is good to see for entertainment's value. But it's not strategically a smart play. You want to put your explosive quite far away so that it just nudges him off the edge, or even just kick him off yourself.
You can, or try and launch him onto the roof where it will never be found.
Well, that's another play. I was just about to say that. Looking at ILikeHitman's screen, I was going to say I bet you could launch him up on top of the roof if you'd done it right.
Yeah, just put it to the right of his body there, where Ducker's doing, instead of in that room.
Probably want to use C4 for the large explosion radius.
You don't want to send him into space.
Don't you? He ain't getting found out there, is he?
Not true.
So, interesting to know that Ducker, I don't think he tranquilised this guy, but if he did, he's dragged him anyway, so... It looks like he's going for a detonate at the exit strat. I mean, he's dressed as I'm pretty sure the Duck won't kill him through that box, but...
He is dressed as the old Kowloon mechanic there, and he's just got dressed as the bodyguard. What's he going to get, Ted now?
Yes, so he can get Ted now and then head to exit, blow up Rob. And as long as that guard doesn't die, Ducker should be pretty good. As long as he gets clean disguise as well, obviously.
Yeah.
That is definitely a weak point, especially this late in.
Yeah, I mean, Ted Mendes, you want to be getting him within the first 20 seconds. Maximum.
Where is he? Is that him?
Where he stood there. Just distract the guy. Oh, yeah, he's already over there.
Got good observations from Ducker there, looking around. He knows he's got the fish for the exit, look, and he knows where everybody is, and he's looking for all the NPCs. He's got time to kill, so he's going to set up his fish exit.
Fair play.
Meanwhile,
you can actually set that up before the final kill, then.
Yeah, just do the path, and it'll open up the exit, and then when you get the kill, the prompt will appear.
Nice.
Little tip for everybody. So meanwhile, Ted Mendez is on the phone because Ducker's triggered a phone call, and I'm assuming it's much like the Cassidy one where you can't really do anything about it because it reveals a mission story. So it looks like he's going to play it safe. Now this could be really interesting because it looks like Ducker's about to try and play it safe with Ted and do a long-winded lure. ILikeHitman is closing in on Ted Mendez fast, and he is also set
got
up
a
ready
karma.
to leave.
Got the car,
Okay,
got the
so
disguise.
Ted is KO'd for Ducker,
One of the country's most
and the
influential-
disguise change
Safely as
is
well.
clean. This is it, right? So Robert, detonation.
Get to
Green
that exit.
guns, 3 seconds. Hold the fish.
Well done.
He's got it.
He's out of there.
Will speak.
That is styling.
And look at this. ILikeHitman hasn't got the fish for the exit, as I noticed earlier. 6 minutes
He's out.
35. But listen to this. Even without the fish, he is still going to end up with a faster in-game time.
He's
That's
actually out
heartbreaking.
already.
Sorry?
ILikeHitman is out. He's
Really? Is my
The
stream
stream's
lagging
lagging.
again? Oh dear.
well, looks like, but
How close was that?
however, Ducker's been given the points. So he must have hit done first.
7 minutes exactly on ILikeHitman's run. 7 minutes 45 for Ducker.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
close? Wow.
17 seconds. is it?
17
Wow.
seconds between the two players.
Oh. That's what, 24, 23, 24 minutes into the spin, so that's good. That's nice. Very close.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you something as well, Gordon and Roy. We can probably go back and fact check this for if somebody wants to. I believe ILikeHitman spent more than 17 seconds just unnecessarily slaying people when he got caught before a reset. And then reset. Just a rage thing. There's a possibility a clean and fast reset might have won him that match. That's not confirmed. Someone can go back and have a look and see. But I do
it's
clearly
fact.
remember him having a bit of a shootout.
No, it's fact. You've said it. It was on telly. It's fact now.
Throw noting that we can actually, or the admins can actually see the how quick the players press the button. I mean, I guess, yeah, I suppose that does well. I'm just thinking if somebody presses done fast enough, you're not going to press it, are you? But how quick does that information come across to stop you from pressing it? Or
Still needs to be verified by the admin, so the done button will still work on the other side.
well, I guess he pressed it anyway. He heard it say defeat and just pressed it anyway because, you know, I suppose you would if it was that close, wouldn't you? Find out.
Yeah, absolutely. Because as we saw earlier on from Goulet versus yourself there, Goulet had to restart after not getting the Tyson Williams kill quite correctly.
For what it's worth, rightly so, I have no idea what happened to Goulet, so I'm looking forward to watching that match back. I did hear about the poison incident getting changed too quickly.
It was exactly that.
Unfortunate, it's a slip of the mind, we all do it. It's no different to running off and getting an axe and forgetting to get changed when you get back with it and just throwing it at the guy. Oh yeah.
We've all been there.
It's just one of those things, isn't it? I can't talk. I never completed the spin either. That was a draw, that map, wasn't it?
It was indeed. How are the levels, boys? Are they all right? FaZe was complaining I was deafening him earlier. Nobody else has complained, so it must just be FaZe's eardrums.
Fucking hell, I'm going. Oh yeah, so he did. I'm sort of visually monitoring it. I can't speak today. Monitoring it. And it seems alright, but guys in chat will have to let us know. Meanwhile, we can talk about the fact that we are now moving on to the ILikeSgail. Interestingly chosen by ILikeHitman. I think we all know Ducker definitely considers this one of his stronger maps.
Yeah, Ducker
this
does
kind of
consider
feels
one of
like
his stronger maps.
It kind of feels like an example of grabbing the bull by the horns and just shaking it a bit and saying, "Let's go."
Flicking a Rottweiler's bollocks sort of thing. Tapping it. Go on then. Go on.
Must be noted though that in Miami, chosen by Ducker, ILikeHitman started with a strat and finished it. Ducker started with a strat and changed his mind to basically the same route that ILikeHitman started with.
Nice.
It's just something nice to know, because obviously, like you talk about, it's a lot. Some players just look at something and just see the route straight away, and I think in that instance, credit goes to ILikeHitman. He saw that straight away and pulled it off, and it worked for him.
He just didn't quite get it, did he? But fair play.
Well, I suppose
I do quite like it when you see both players have exactly the same strat in mind, and just the subtle differences in execution can make all the difference.
I think for Ducker, it was exactly the same as it was for me on Whittleton, where I got the politicians disguise, and I thought, well, we could grab him at the start. I know that, I've done that before, and it didn't work a couple of times. So I said, nah, scrap this. Let's just form a plan. And I did, and I just formed a plan on the spot and went for something, and it worked first time.
Yeah, it was absolutely the right move. If you need Spencer the Hammer, get him straight away, because otherwise he goes off and around the house, and then you got to go do a load of ninja shit. The politician, as you showed, you can get him in a much safer spot, just down the road there by the sleeping policeman, which isn't a speed bump. Just a guy that's asleep on a chair that's a policeman. But yeah, so no, that was the right way to do it.
Just quickly, Throaty's asking why something isn't updating, but I'm not sure what, because I can see.
I'm on the links. It's 40 seconds.
Yeah, 36 seconds is. Everything appears to be fine on my end. I assume the stream is good.
Stream looks fine.
Fantastic.
Even the chat looks all right. We've got some nice people in there. Oh, Enya's arrived now. Oh well.
Let me have a quick pause and unpause for both of these players to make sure they're up to date.
Good to see you, Enya, anyway, and Toby, and Fro, and FaZe, and Speedster, and Geeky. Welcome in one, welcome in all.
So the spin is live. We have Zoe Washington, injected poison as event staff. Sophia Washington with a loud pistol as an ARC member.
Nice.
El Matador, anybody?
Be a striker, isn't it?
It's unfortunate that good strategy is just to pick up a Bartoli, so probably not.
Yeah, I mean, there's loud pistols littered on every level.
Yeah.
You say loud. What's the word? Technically loud, but not as loud as a striker. Pew 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 strats. El Matador for style points. Certainly it is gold plated.
Ducker seems very decisive there. Is in the game very quickly. Made his decisions, got his load out. I didn't even clock what he took. A syringe.
He started as an ARC member there.
Coins and a pistol. And an
all he
instant
needs.
replan.
Seeker.
It was a Seeker, and he's swapped his. He's bringing the striker. Good lad.
He's bringing the striker. My man.
Not even the El Matador, the gold carbon copy. Do you know what I mean? The original.
Nah, he's taking the original. He's doing the original and best.
Shout out for the striker in chat if you were there when that got launched. Like that was epic, man. They just dropped this. They're like, look at this new gun we've made. It fucking launches 3 people in the air. It's like, yep, I want that.
Brilliant. And Froty's just clarifying there, both players had pressed done. On the admin side, it showed Ducker completed it at 17:23:28. ILikeHitman 17:23:45, so next to nothing, and at 17 seconds.
So I guess 17 seconds was probably even just reaction time from the admins to even verify it, because they're obviously behind seeing the stream, aren't they? So.
Oh, that's when it clicked. That's when they hit done.
So yeah, if it's any closer than 30 seconds, it probably wasn't verified for them to know that it had been hit. Makes total sense.
Yeah.
So you can easily track these close ones. Yeah.
Nice.
I was just thinking about, like I say, if it's 30 seconds behind, you're probably going to hear defeat before you get there, and then you're just not going to click.
Yeah. That, like Froty said, that's the time when they click done. In effect, accepting it doesn't affect the time.
Cool. That's
another restart from Ducker.
For everybody sitting at home, them moments while you're waiting for the silent assassin screen to appear, so you can press done and waiting for it to load in. Come on.
That was a nightmare.
Isn't it?
It's a ball like that door is locked from that side. Yet from the outside, you can walk straight in.
Can you?
Is that the wrong way around?
I never knew that.
It is, yeah. It's a right pain.
I know it's locked from the inside. I just pain in the ass because it caused me a lot of problems.
Hey, you can get in from the outside, don't need to unlock it. It just opens straight away.
Ducker, however, Ducker just put a breaching charge on it and opened it the other way to make sure he could get through it later. Nice forward planning there.
It'll definitely stay open.
Interesting approach from ILikeHitman here. Look at this. He has just crept straight through a room with three what they raider guards or something.
Raiders.
Raiders and his target.
However, he's been recorded. He's not going to get his green guns back because he was trespassing while recorded.
Record. What? I just literally refreshed him. How am I behind already?
Restart from ILikeHitman. He was recorded by the camera.
I bet.
He was well in the view cone of the camera there. He wasn't really going to get away with that.
Yeah, FaZe is saying that ILikeHitman's stream is lagging a bit.
It'll be what it'll be. ILikeHitman doing a bit of grand larceny there.
Wow. Why? Because the only quality option I've got for it is 1080p.
Will do. That's all you want. Meanwhile, Ducker, looking at the radio lore here. You should be able to get her on her own. Constant might get spooked. I don't know if he's in the next room. He got her? He got her yet. Guard is gone. That's fine.
Right, how's that looking? Yeah, it's proper jumpy for ILikeHitman. But it's
looking
gonna have
alright
to do.
on the
There's nothing
multi-twitch.
we can do about it.
Like,
Got it in there as a browser.
Sophia on the deck. Go for a big bang now. She goes. The box.
One target down.
And get
Didn't
the
even
hell out of
move. Did you see that? She just took that shot and did not even flinch.
the. She was just being hammered into the deck there with the look of it. Should be able to get out of there.
A pretty close exit as well. Do you see them two guards rushing in as he come out the window? The guard outside held him up almost enough to get caught. That was a nice.
He couldn't go out the window any quicker. There was a guard outside, so he had to finesse that. He did all right. He's away. He's free and clear there.
So
now he's looking for Vent Staff and Zoe.
Interesting approach here from. Has he just tranquilised her?
Don't. Looks like
This is.
gauging. Oh, he got spotted.
What?
Go and check it out. Come on, go. I hear you.
The third guard came in that room.
Like, it was still how.
No way.
I'm not entirely sure.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, like, I can't even fucking stream this properly because it's getting so far behind. It's not keeping up with what's happening for ILikeHitman.
Hey, stay safe.
I've got, from what I can see here, I've got 10 seconds on his in-game timer.
I've just reset.
It's only like 6-7 seconds behind your stream. Just, it's choppy as hell on your stream. I don't know why.
Only thing I can do is turn fucking Docker's stream right down. Hope that doesn't look too bad. I mean, that's on 360. See if that makes up for it.
Yeah, Tino, why waste a dart there? Because if you're gonna, you've got to shoot with a loud gun. You want those other two guards either calmered or hidden. So, it seems like an odd place to try and isolate her for the kill. Either way, Ducker with a bit of an advantage here. He's coming up on 5 minutes on in-game time. Sophia is dead and hidden, so she's good. He's in the event staff. He's got a hypodermic syringe full of nasty, nasty stuff, ready to take out Zoe there. However, she's having a nice long conversation with our main antagonist of the franchise. So, Here she comes. Is it going to be a lure? Can he click through there? Is that a seeker? We missed. He missed the dart shot.
A ducker. That's unfortunate.
Got her then. He got her then.
Oh.
That's okay. She's on her way in. Yeah.
I mean,
He's on the way to
fairness,
Peak
I
Town.
don't think he needs a second one, does he?
No.
This is a
Ain't got a
pretty
second
nutty
one.
plan from ILikeHitman here. I think he was trying
That's
to...
a dodgy
The
room.
third guard's come in again. I don't think he gets it. The body's being seen by the camera, and the camera is sending that guard in. And then he's letting her get found by somebody else. So now he's got fucking 3 people looking at her.
Right, Ducker is now approaching the syringe. There it is.
Beautiful.
Can now change disguise. Nice, clear, easy route to the helicopter.
And now to confront the constant.
That door that he pre-opened.
Yeah.
I'm at the
The
helicopter.
GG's for
forward
Ducker
thinking
here. He's
there
got no
from,
enforcers there.
Ducker.
47, you better bring the constant to the harbor.
GG. I think ILikeHitman's strat for Sophia was on the dodgy side to start with there. I think he was always going to struggle with that. But Ducker not messing about. I think he had 1, maybe 2 restarts, if that. He was away. Might want to go to his 5-star page though quickly. And it's not a tight game. I'm pretty sure he had green guns on the exit, but still need to see those 5 little hitmans. They're not hitmans, they're stars now, aren't they? The stars. Keep forgetting that. They're not fleur-de-lis.
You have like 5 little 47 faces.
However, the victory was accepted by the admins, obviously, because you can see that on the spin. Otherwise, the counter would still be going.
So, we are currently awaiting information for the random choice map, right?
Indeed.
Just looking for... Oh, here we go. We
Corner
have
match.
the information. Santa
Oh, mate.
Fortuna.
Oh, well. So, 5-1.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be
I wouldn't be
surprised.
surprised. In the meantime, there is another match after this one, which is some random person versus Ason Lu. Was due at 5 o'clock GMT, but did they talk you into doing this one directly after 4:20?
Not sure. I pondered it. I think Mo volunteered himself for it. If anybody could let me know, actually, because if not,
Mo,
it'll be back
yeah.
to back after this one. So
It says Mo on hitmats.com, so Mo's got that one.
cool. So
Shocking. Mo
while
doing a
we
match.
have 3 minutes left, let's take a quick look at the standings for Group B. There we go. You should have them on your screen right now. Would you like to read those out, Gordini Roy?
Well, indeed. Number 1 is Ducker with 21 points. So some quick maths tells us he's now on 25 points. Some random person with 19. Ason Lu with 12 in 3rd place. And ILikeHitman still at the bottom with 2 points and no more to go on just yet. So Ducker looking very strong in this group here, with only 1 more match to play after this. Not guaranteed first, obviously, is some random person still has a match to play. Laloi, he's got 2 matches to play. So, an Ason Lu. Now, from what I've seen of his gameplay, he's very, very good. And I think his standing in this group doesn't actually reflect the level of play that he's displayed at all. But yeah, some good stuff in that group. Some very good stuff. And
So
for bloody
players are
June.
now just warming themselves up by the looks of it. I like Hitman. I need to now full screen again. Docker Gaming preloading.
Yeah, that is new. I noticed that this morning Mr. Mike's been doing a bit of tinkering, and it says eliminated as well as secured
Qualified
or set to advance.
Really, really top work by Mike. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Looks great. Everything that is put together for this tournament is way above and beyond what I think we ever saw coming when we started playing this, right?
Yeah, I mean, prior to the tournament, you had that lovely advert put together by Karma with Mulletoad, which is quite lovely. But on the fly, one of the guys come up with the overlay there that you can see with
that guy will be
Roulette
Mo.
Rovers World Championship.
Shout
That
out
was
to
Mo, yeah. And Mike has been tinkering as we go with the spins on hitmaps and rouletterivals.com, and making it much easier for us to cast, because we don't have to go in and manually edit scores. It's just there, it's the link. It's really nice. There's been some great work done behind the scenes for this.
And with that being said, we have just over 30 seconds on the clock for our Santa Fortuna spin. To see what our poor players get trekked to for the next half an hour.
Yeah, Easter egg knife. And
Speedster Runner shouting out Mike also for the notification that your player has completed is a vast improvement from a player. It is a vast improvement over having to watch the Discord window to see your opponent right and done. To be able to just play and just hear it if it happens is in itself kind of a relief, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
everything there on that spin link window that you get sent.
You literally
See
don't,
the
as a
score.
player, you don't think about it. You get your link and you play. It's fantastic. And speaking of players and playing, our players are about to play this spin. Like to read it out, Gordy?
I thought I'd have to get nearer to the telly. That is a kitchen knife for Rico, dressed as... I can't actually see that.
The barman.
You have to give me a second.
I've got it.
Noise as
Don't
well.
worry,
Sorry, mate.
I have
Thank
got
you.
it. So, silenced assault rifle as a Cocoa Field guard for Andrea. Kitchen knife, as Gordini said, dressed as a barman for Rico. And a screwdriver as the hippie for Jorge. Hippie's interesting because he is not trespassing in the jungle. So that should make that kill somewhat trivial. Screwdriver is readily available right next to the hut in the shed as well. Anybody that's ever tried to pick up an ICA stash out of that shed will know that there is a screwdriver in the way. Interesting to see where
is that
these
the one in
guys
the cocoa
start,
field?
who they start with. Yeah, in the shed. You know where
It's
the
a
ICA
ball
pickup
lake.
is.
Yeah, absolute ball ache.
Yeah, it's a screwdriver that's on
Bend down,
the
get
thing
the
that
right
you-
camera angle.
I'll just pick the screwdriver up first. It's easier.
Yeah.
So silenced assault rifle will be smuggled in, I assume. I don't think there's a silenced one on this map, is there?
I don't
You
think
got
so.
the golden AK, but that's loud, obviously. The kitchen knife is readily obtainable in a few locations.
Yeah,
You can
let's get
find
that
them
info.
on your one-stop shop, hitmaps.com.
You can indeed.
So 2 players both loading in. Let's see how they tackle this one then. 28 minutes on the clock as they hit game almost at the same time.
What would you be thinking here? Isolate
simple.
Andrea first?
Honestly, and I looked at this, I feel like I'd probably start at the bar, grab the barman, just get him out of the way, and then come down and get Andrea, and then just leave her there with the rifle, come back to her at the end once you've done everything else. But then I don't know, I mean, maybe even start with Rico, get him knocked down first. Don't know. This is it's one of them maps, Santa, where like even me personally, I struggle to route it with these spins because the targets are just all over the place. It's a bit of a pain in the ass.
He doesn't actually need to move her there, but he's not taking any risks. Take a that is a dodgy shot.
Yeah, that's fine. If you
I mean, he's
shoot the
got
right
it.
part of the security box, they don't even flinch. It's only if you shoot it too close to them that they react to it.
Turned round there, and of course he wasn't hugging the wall. He was crouched. Throaty got caught like that in a match earlier in the week,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's kind of it's so much safer to be hugging that wall and taking the shot nice and calmly.
I think T-Naught was suggesting last night shooting through the glass.
Too much noise shooting through the glass for my money, but if it works, it works.
So we got synchronised knockouts of the barman. The only difference is it looks like either this is lagging really bad, or ILikeHitman has already set back. Is about a minute behind Ducker. Ducker has the isolation. Already performed on Andrea. ILikeHitman is probably about to do it in his barman disguise.
Yeah. Or is he? Getting the kitchen knife.
It's interesting to see how they both sort of work out the same time, and anyway, whether you get her first or... In fact, it might even be a little longer getting her in this room. You have to wait for her and her friend, whatever her name is, to come into the room before you can knock her out.
Yeah. Himself a screwdriver.
This is interesting that he's picking a screwdriver up in the town. Given that there's going to be one in the fields.
Maybe he already knew where that one was, and it's like, I know where that one is. I'm getting it now.
For sure. For sure. Ducker just chilling while he waits for the log. So you can cross over to the hippo enclosure, which I assume is where he plans on killing Rico. He's like 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Feel like if he'd have gone the front way, it would have been a good opportunity maybe to catch him in his bathroom, in his bedroom, bathroom or office room, whatever. But he has opted for the hippo enclosure, which is definitely safe.
Just thinking about that log being tied there. Why? Why is it tied there? Seems to slot quite nicely across the river. It's the perfect size. Goes across and gives you the...
Good log. Just want to stop it floating away.
Yeah. A little bit of story time. Oh, restart from Ducker.
I was wondering why he's even taking those two guys out, to be honest.
Yeah, you can just walk
Nothing but
past
a
them.
minor inconvenience. I think that was
Didn't mean to
probably
go
the
back that
irony of
way.
being too safe. You can very much in this game be too safe. Do
Screw
things that you
yourself
don't
that
need
way,
to and get unexpected consequences. It would not surprise me if he comes back onto this and just walks straight past them this time and thinks, why did I even bother?
Good point.
But clear advantage goes to ILikeHitman at this point. 3 minutes in, he has taken the front entrance and looks like he is making good time to catch Rico in his bedroom office.
He's taking out the roaming guard that goes with him everywhere. Nowhere to hide any bodies in this room, but that's fine as long as you don't cause a ruckus.
And thankfully it's a kitchen knife kill, so it can be nice and quiet, nice and discreet.
He has generated a target lockdown. Oh, the guard hasn't turned around. He has
We're
now.
behind again, aren't we? Of course we are. Should have refreshed that while he was climbing up the pipe.
Oh. Have any of the other guards noticed what's going on? I think he's okay.
You'll just have to fill us in on what happened there. Just a quick
He
trank on the
emptied
guard
that
side.
room. He secreted the first guard who come into the bathroom, knocked him out. He then used a bullet distraction to turn the guard around, the other guard in there, round. As soon as he turned around, knocked him out. Rico then became a witness, so he knocked him out. He's now
Okay,
taking him out
so
with the kitchen knife,
as soon as he stabbed
and
him,
guns back.
still behind, man. It's crazy. I know, and who's this randomer just walked in for the gun as well?
Exactly. I think he just got away with that.
I know, that could have gone horribly wrong.
That
Just
really
jumping
could
all over the
have.
place, man. So, he is now in a legal disguise, but it is illegal on that pipe or no?
I think it's just any sort of agility they sort of frown upon.
Doesn't matter, actually, he's down and free to walk out and go and find himself, I would assume, a hippie's disguise.
The hostel, isn't it?
Yes. Second floor of the hostel. Obviously, he has a whole mission story attached that will allow him access to the cocoa fields.
I did hear tell if you fix his bus, he does go and take it after, what, 25 minutes or so? But I don't know.
No, that's bullshit. He don't go. Same as if you clean all the rubbish up in the top of the Queen's suite, they'll come down and call Ken. Do you know that?
Oh, right. Never done that one. Or heard it.
ILikeHitman appears to be approaching the hippie right now. Ducker 3 minutes in has now got back to the spot where he lost last time, so it'll be interesting to see how he approaches it differently.
It's a close takedown as well by that window, because his mate can spot him sometimes there, but he's got away with it, and he's got the disguise he needs.
So Ducker refusing to change his plan. He is going to take these two guys out again.
Don't see why.
Which, I mean, even if you were going to take them out, I can't help thinking you'd want to do it after you've put the meaty bone in. Because Enrico's at least on his way already.
Yeah, you're doing something while you're waiting for him. I mean, if he's taking him out there.
Let's subdue over the box there by Ducker.
It's nice.
Well controlled, and now what he should be able to do, he's going to knock him out. And is he just passing through here then, or is he going to walk him out here himself?
Entirely sure.
He's just knocked the one guy out that could have lured Rico while he went and killed Jorge.
Oh, the hippo whisperer.
Maybe not, I suppose, but yeah, because he hasn't got anything ready for that either. Yeah, so I suppose he's kind of got to either go in or go and fetch him himself now, hasn't he?
He fetch him himself as the hippo whisperer?
Doesn't appear so. What are you up to?
Don't know. That's flummoxed me, that up.
Let's know what you think in chat. ILikeHitman, now dressed as a hippie, cutting through the back of the mansion. He has a screwdriver.
So horror,
Taking out camera, but this is going to turn these two guards, so he has to be mindful of that. Unless they're not here.
You can now talk.
No, they're fair.
You now talk to Jorge. The story mode.
He can indeed talk to Jorge, but depending how his timing is, yeah, I suppose we're seeing at nearly 8 minutes. He's probably best off talking to him and trying to take him out in the tunnel or something.
If you secret him, he goes to one of the outside shitters, doesn't he, and starts puking there. So
I guess you can't even talk to him unless you've actually got the cocaine thing, and he didn't go through all that. So I think that's out of the question.
That is Jorge Franco.
but he's still allowed in the place. Is he going for the shack?
Keep refreshing this. Yeah, so it looks like he's setting up the isolation, which is probably going to give him like a 3-4 minute wait here.
Yeah.
Ducker, on the other hand, has gone over there and then changed his mind and left again, which strikes me as odd, because isn't Jorge about to come up to the shed, or has he just missed him?
No,
already
the Jorge's gone in the drug lab.
I meant for Ducker, sorry. I'm really
I'm
confused from 3 minutes to now. I don't think Ducker's achieved anything, realistically. Just been for a run.
Yes, it's
Unless he just
hard to
picked that
see what he's
briefcase
actually
up,
doing.
something in the briefcase. Maybe he just picked up his assault rifle.
He's just gone back into the barman disguise.
Exactly, and now
He's knocked out the Hippo Whisperer. He's not going to come down and check on Miho.
He is.
Is he?
What?
I get this.
Always one step ahead, this lad, isn't he?
He is. Look, you're looking at it, you think, well, there's no way. Oh, there's a way. Legend. Oh, whoa,
Today
whoa.
I learned.
You can
So
come.
it turns
who's he
out
talking
Ducker
to?
is actually in position to get the kill right now.
Yeah. What's he running for?
Yeah. There we go. Thrown
Rico
kitchen knife
Delgado
in the
has
face
been
for
eliminated.
Rico Delgado.
Nicely done.
He's not even
Assume he
bothering
just
to hide
changed
him.
his disguise in that bush. That was a bit weird. I looked at him in the wrong disguise. I'm like, hang on, he was in the bush when he crouched and changed disguise.
Was in the barman. That was definitely in
That
the
was
barman.
very sneaky.
Okay.
I like Hitman.
Still don't get what quite happened there, but weird.
Yeah, so it seems if you take out the fucking the guy, Rico just comes. Which undoubtedly is going to be faster than waiting for the guy to go and fetch him.
Just about to say exactly that.
Interesting.
take a
Look
few
at
minutes
this. So
off.
I like Hitman has just done himself a favour without realising to.
No,
He's allowed
spotted.
to Oh really?
Yep,
Through the window, yeah. He
He-
should have seen that coming.
yep. He hit him in the neck with a screwdriver right by the window.
Once again,
Oh,
it should
dear.
should definitely be looking to throw those weapons, not melee those weapons. But yeah, I was about to
Or
comment
just-
on the fact that because he was allowed in there, Jorge was actually going to walk over to the box to talk to him.
Yeah,
And
but
clearly
with that
stabbed
one as
him in
well, you
front
want
door.
everybody turned around as well, so they can't see what you're doing. Got that one lady that walks to and from, and she can spoil it for you. So you just need to keep your eye on her and make sure she is not going to spot you doing anything naughty.
So 14 minutes left on the clock and a reset for I Like Hitman. This is not good looking now because he's got to be starting to think about, well, is this potentially going to be my last attempt? On a longer map
You
like
think
this,
it
it's
might-
definitely a concern.
How far into his spin was he? I didn't actually notice his in-game timer.
10-11.
Dodgy, innit?
Second loop for Jorge, isn't it? And then he still had to go isolate Andrea because he didn't start with that like Ducker has.
Yep.
Ducker, by the
Ducker
way,
is
has his next disguise ready to get changed into again after he gets the Jorge kill. But he does have a couple of minutes wait, just chilling.
Does he have the hippie disguise there?
Oh no, he hasn't even been and got it, has he? Of course he hasn't.
No,
So he's got to leg it
so-
and get the. Right, so
Andrea
I see
kill.
what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna isolate Jorge, and then go and get Andrea, and then come back and throw a screwdriver at Jorge and take the helicopter.
Is he safe in that
Unless
shack?
he's- Unless he's going now, but I think if he goes for hippie now, that's going to be a mistake. I think he's going to miss Jorge's next loop. Although, yeah, it does look like he's just...
He's off to secure the Andrea kill.
So
Remember
that'll
to
be
get out of
interesting
here.
to see how it works out, mate. Maybe he's going to come back with a hippie disguise and talk to him. But yeah, for
Yeah.
10.5 minutes on the clock, for the position he's in, I would have definitely considered just grabbing the Jorge isolation. And just sort of committing to finishing this run, you know. But then I guess that's maybe the pressure of not knowing where your opponent's at is.
Is I Like Hitman going to make the same mistake I did the other night? Try and peekaboo Andrea here.
Why is that
Oh, he's
mistake?
going for distractions.
Oh, we're behind again, aren't we?
Not entirely sure what's going to happen here with I Like Hitman, and she's going to spook.
That's fine as long as you've got a second KO, which he doesn't.
She goes, yeah, he's not
There's
there.
a shovel right there as well. You just pick the shovel up and throw that. A couple of cans.
There
New
is.
Junkie showed us a nice little route the other day where he picked up a couple of cans conveniently on route. So it was basically free.
Dumping her outside, will that trigger the guards to go outside?
It shouldn't, I don't think.
Shouldn't do, but will it?
Thinking about that guard stood round the corner, whether he'd hear it, right? I mean, honestly,
No,
just leave him in that room. There's absolutely no need not to just leave him in there.
If one of those guards comes round the corner, because she's left the mansion, sorry, the villa, the mansion, yeah, the villa. Right, Tucker in the meantime has got the Andrea kill, nice and quiet. He's just going to leave her there.
Right, now Ducker's starting to lag.
Tucker is now on the way to get the hippie disguise on his way back. As you said, and as Enya agreed with you.
Like I say, my concern for Ducker right now, though he's got 11 minutes on the clock, he will definitely get another loop in before that. It's just where is Jorge going to be when he gets back? Is he still going to have that 3 or 4 minute wait? Is it going to be a longer wait than he would have had if he'd have just held tight and set him up? That's the interesting thing. But I mean, at this point, regardless of the answer to that question, if he does his job correctly, he will take the victory here. It's almost impossible for ILikeHitman to finish before Ducker is expected to. Not only that, another important thing to note is with 10.5 minutes on the clock and 13 on Ducker's in-game timer, he has passed the point of no return.
Again, very true, very true. This is one of those maps you're looking at 15-minute spins if you play everything sensibly safe, but it's just not. It's just the way the map is. It doesn't flow like you said. Very disparate. Why is he taking an assault rifle with him?
Did he have a pistol? Did he bring one? If not,
A seeker, didn't he?
So yeah, he took out
Does he
cameras
need
already,
to?
hasn't he? He doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Maybe
Took out the cameras with a pistol. So what is the...
Horrible timing here, look. You just got to sit and wait for a minute, let everybody disperse.
He's not looking to open that gate with it, is he?
He doesn't need to from that side. Do you?
No, you can just walk through.
Which way is he going? Is he going through the back?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't think he's aware that as soon as he gets through that gate, he's not trespassing.
In a hostile area at the minute.
He fucking is with that
doesn't
AR in
need-
his hands.
Well, yeah. What is he doing? Like it?
Oh, careful.
I don't like it. He's going to make it. Brilliant.
I mean, well handled there, Ducker.
Yeah.
Not sure I understand the motive.
For that dude to turn around? No, he's okay. He's through. He's not trespassing, but he does have a naughty boy weapon on his back.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, ILikeHitman has just climbed all the way up to Rico's bathroom and then realised he was too late. So now he's climbed all the way back down again and gone to the downstairs bathroom and try and get the peekaboo.
I was just watching Ducker's madness. Same. Oh, he missed it. He missed the seeker shot. He got it that time on the second go. That's a bugger. Now, how's Ducker going to handle this this Jorge kill? He looks like he's waiting for the shack. Where Jorge's on his way. Should only be another 7 or 8 minutes.
This is the thing,
3
7.5 minutes on the clock it is. And I don't want to say it's a formality, the kill, but I mean, Ducker has been here a lot. This ain't his first rodeo, this ain't his first Santa Fortuna, you know what I mean? He knows, he's had experience, a very experienced player, a very skilled player.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be heartbreaking to see it go wrong for him.
Got a lot of coins to
He's playing a bit
about the
catch right
place
now,
to
isn't he?
make sure. I think he's got a lot of coins there to just to make sure keep Jorge nice and occupied while people get their backs turned, and he can make the kill and dispose of Jorge in the trunk there.
Meanwhile, while that was happening, we have a knockdown and a slow throw kill for ILikeHitman on Rico.
Stuff, and he did it downstairs.
Interesting.
Oh, the two
right,
guards
Ducker
down there as
here.
well.
He's just let Jorge see him, but it doesn't matter because he's more interested in the coin. He has
Got
the
him.
kill.
He, there's a bit of suspicion, Bart.
I was going to say, apparently he is trespassing here.
No, he's not. There's just enforcers.
Right, okay.
He's away. GG,
out.
Ducker.
Congratulations, GG, Ducker. Well played.
It's a clean sweep
Once
for
again,
Ducker there.
experience really showing there for Ducker. The weak point for ILikeHitman turned out to be that exact screwdriver kill with Jorge. Ducker he's been around the block a few times. He knows what to do. 17 minutes dead there. Look at that he achieved. But he knew how to handle the Jorge kill correctly and make sure he didn't get caught and was out. Very well.
24 minutes into the spin as well. So well done, Ducker. That was you only really get one chance at that, don't you? So no, fair play.
A 17-minute strategy. You really do only get one of those with a 30-minute timer on the clock.
You do indeed, without doubt.
So
hard work.
Let's take a quick look at the group standings and see how things look. Interact. Group B, correct? There we go. That is up to date because Ducker has now advanced to the knockout stages of the Roulette Rivals World Championships 2020.
Well done, Ducker. Now, does Group B play Group G?
Yep.
They do. So,
They do indeed.
Ducker will be facing either Goulet or yourself or who's the other main man in your group? Pixel Squid.
Pixel Squid.
So, yeah. Good stuff.
Yep, and interesting fact, the next match is the other two. Some random person versus Ason Lu. I believe that is, if it's not already going, it is scheduled to go right after this one. Someone let us know about that. I guess it's already going, right?
It's on Mo's, isn't it? Yeah, it should be going now.
So in that case, without any further delay, we will just raid straight over to there. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the match. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Thanks for coming, Gordini Roy. Appreciate having you.
Always, pal. Thanks for having me.
Take care, everybody.
Bye. If you don't know where any of the items are on any of the maps, one resource you can use is hitmaps.com. That's hitmaps.com, all one word. And you'll be able to find an interactive map for each of the levels on both Hitman 1 and 2, including the bonus missions, the Icon, Landslide, and many others. It's your one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs.